the heat content. From atoms to galaxies, everything is upheld by heat content called Agni. Then Vayu, the wind. It is all around in the sky, and it is also the stuff of the galaxies, the wind. And then the space. These are the forms of Brahman. This is how the Brahman is all-pervading. Brahman is in all, and all is Brahman. Brahman is all is Brahman. The same five elements constitute this body. The subtle elements constitute the sense organs and the mind, which means the Brahman alone constitutes this body-mind. Then I look around, everything moves. Everything is in constant flux. All moves because of the will of one prime mover called Brahma. The stars burn, the planets move around the sun because of that one prime mover called Brahma. The wind blows, the rivers flow because of that Brahman. The plants grow, the flowers bloom, the crops yield food, all because of that Brahman. Now I look within, the breath happens because of the Brahman. It is the Brahman who breathes in and out. The Brahman circulates the blood in the entire body. The Brahman makes the heart beat. The Brahman digests the food. Thus, everything happens within and without by the will of that one prime mover called Brahman. Now, I surrender my life, my existence to that Brahman. I invoke all the past with its failures and successes and surrender all that to that Brahman. I wait for that Brahman to present the future before me, and I accept things as they happen. I surrender myself wholly to that Brahman. I hand over all control and all responsibility to that Brahman. Now I am in the lap of that Brahman, like a wave in the ocean's lap. I am because of the Brahman. I move or act because of the Brahman. I think because of the Brahman. I surrender and merge in that Brahman. Om. Relax, sit at ease, and slowly open the eyes. This is Saguna Brahma Dhyana, having an element of duality, provisional. I am contemplating upon the Brahman. In this, there is not one word of exaggeration, not one word of imagination, not one word of idea or conceptualization. It is the truth all the way. Only how much of it I can see, how well I can see, that alone matters. How well I can see. Like I surrender all the past to that Brahman. Okay, I have said it, I have thought in that direction, I have felt it also, but how well could I do it? That you have to look into. This is Saguna Brahma Dhyana, one aspect of Saguna Brahma Dhyana. It could be all the time, this is only an illustration. It could be in different ways. Like in a different context, just I am demonstrating. I look at the breath, inhale and exhale, and watch the breath. And then the breath is Brahman. So I am watching the breath as a form of Brahman. And as I breathe in, I can see or feel the rejuvenation in every cell of the body. And as I breathe out, I can feel the freshness as the toxic gases are thrown out. This breath is the life of this body-mind. It is the prana, the vital force of this body-mind. The Brahman keeps this body-mind going, upholds this body-mind, makes this body-mind animated. I prostrate unto that Brahman. Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. A prayer. And relax. This is Saguna Brahma Dhyana. So this way, you have to practice Saguna Brahma Dhyana. But when I say practice, it will be only as a discipline, maybe 15 minutes or whatever, or half an hour in the morning, maybe once in a day or maybe twice in a day. This way, it is called Verala, Vichidya. It is done now and then as a practice. Nowadays, what happens is, you go into the world, you are very ambitious and competitive, very greedy, and all kinds of desires you entertain, how you want to fulfill them. These desires make your life miserable, and you become very insecure because you are pursuing the world so badly. And then you come to Brahma, and then go to some meditation session and do meditation for 10-15 minutes. It offers a nice contrast where in that session you are not seeking anything, You are trying to be with yourself, and you are kind of connected with the reality within in a way that gives a new, it vivifies or it rejuvenates the body mind. The body mind becomes fresh, and then come out of the meditation session and go back into the world again with all the gusto. Again ambition, competition, greed, money, pleasures. This is how people do. So this way what happened, whatever ground you have gained in half an hour session, you lose it by the end of the day. Next day morning again the same insecure, unhappy, desiring, coveting, pakka samsari back in the meditation session. This is how it goes on. That has no value, that has not much value. There is always some good in everything. There is always some good. But we are not talking of some good. We want the supreme. Therefore this kind of vichidya, give a break. I mean, the periods of devotion and the calmness and quietude of the mind are successive periods are intervened by long samsaric world, that is worldly life. It should not be like that. Now then what should we do? The Saguna Brahmopasana whole day we have to do. 24 hours, 24/7 we have to do. Now that is not the idea. Dirghakala Nairantariya Satkara Sevitaha Drudha Bhumihi. You see, you do a meditation whenever you have some time and whenever you remember or whenever you find the pressure of the world too much, or whenever you are getting stressed out too much, and so already you are found to be pre-diabetic, and therefore the doctor advised you are stressed. Diabetic is caused by stress. Stress, food, laziness and stress, three main causes of T2 diabetes. Okay. Therefore too much stress, so you have to relax, and now go and do some meditation. That is what the doctor says, and gives pill and advises. And therefore you come and practice for a while and then go back into the world. This kind of on-off thing, it doesn't work. So there is always benefit in meditation. You get it also, but it is very short-lived and it is overtaken by the worldliness. Therefore, you have to maintain a continuity for a certain amount of time. Dirghakala. This time is not psychological time. This is chronological time. Okay? You have to live day by day, day after day after day. You have to live a life which is moving in the chronological time, and that time has to be filled with meditation. And the breaks must be less and less and less. Like to begin with, you do it 2 times or 3 times a day, a week. Then make it 4 or 5 times a week, and then make it 7 days a week, and then make it morning and evening a week. Maybe that could be for a person in worldly life. I mean, when you practice a profession, maybe that could be called Nairantarya, Dirghakala Nairantarya. Then the Satkara. Suppose guests come, you give up meditation. Instead of taking the guests also into meditation, you first give, the first thing you give up this meditation. Guests come, therefore you give up the Gita class. So now it is better that guests don't come, because they are doing an injustice to you, they are harming you. And I would like to write a note to them that they are harming this person, please don't harm him, because of you people he is not coming to the Gita class. Shall I write a note to them like that? So if guests come, you should bring the guests to the Gita class. Thereby help the guests to understand some of that great teaching. You should not become a victim of the guests coming. In fact, why guests come all the time? Why do you need guests all the time? This is social interaction, it is. So last week I wasted your time. This week you should reciprocate by wasting my time. So you don't need any social interactions. You don't need to be part of any social groups. You need not be part of, even Sri Narendra Modi ji gave up his Twitter account. You should all give up your Twitter accounts. You don't need to. I don't know what is this Twitter account. I heard it. I don't know what is this Twitter account, but you don't need it. So somebody said to me, Swami, you are on Facebook. I said, don't, don't find fault with me. I don't know what is Facebook. I don't know even how to log in or to enter or to create an account. None of those things I know. I have never visited Facebook. But you are in Facebook. I don't know how, why. I don't know. You don't ask me. So, therefore, you have to, the first moment something else comes, you give this up. You should not be like that. You love it so much that come what may, you never give up. Meditation is one thing you don't give up. Daily exercise you never give up. And even if the friends and guests etc. they force, you don't eat unhealthy food. Don't eat. Somebody brings a rasagulla. Swamiji, this big rasagulla, please have it. You go and sit on the tree. Rasagulla is not a worth eating food. It is not even food. It is polymerized milk. And you want to eat it by putting sugar into it. It's a gel. How milk becomes a gel? You heat it to 400 degrees and polymerize it. Then it becomes a gel, or a sponge like. Then put it into sugar solution and eat it. It is not a dish at all. It should be banned from the menu. So this way, you have to have love. You love your health. You should love your health. You should not love the food items. You should love your health. Have satkara, the love for your health. And you love your meditation. You love your study. You should be like that. This is how you have to pursue the Saguna Brahma meditation. But sir, I have touched the tip of the iceberg. So I will continue to discuss this topic further tomorrow morning. Om Purnamada Purnamidam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.